guys, welcome back to my channel, the Garrison for Guitar. Today we're going to be talking about the Oops, I Hope I Don't Fall song from TikTok. It's become widely popular over there. It's got a really simple guitar intro lick thing that I would like to talk about because I feel like it is based off some of the lessons I've created. Now, to play this lick, I want you to get familiar with a couple of concepts. The first concept is a box shape. Now, a box shape is basically four notes. For the first example, we're going to look at fifth frets on the D and G string and the seventh frets on the same string. So it forms this shape. And all you're going to get comfortable doing there is playing two notes back and forth. So what that is the seventh fret on the D string and the fifth fret on the G string, and that's what this lick starts on. If uh, you're not familiar with this shape, it is very prevalent when it comes to guitar solos in general. A lot of guitarists start off a guitar solo very typically as or something like that. It basically hinges off those three notes, and these three notes are used to begin this pattern off. So we're gonna play that same two note repetition once again. Seventh fret on the D string and fifth fret on the G string. All right, and the next thing you're gonna learn how to do is, all right, you're just gonna learn that, which is fifth fret on the G string, hammering on the seventh fret on the G string, and releasing it back to the fifth fret. So that sounds like this. And then you're gonna come back to the seventh fret on the D string, and then finish this little sequence with fifth fret on the G string. So all together. All right, so that's the first sequence of this song, or this lick, if you'd like to call it. The next sequence. So when we play this, what we also do is we hold down that seventh fret on the D note. All right, before I move to the next sequence, and forget this bit, but I'm also hitting that open A string, and I sort of just let that ring out while I'm playing the entire first sequence of the lick. And the next sequence, as I was saying, was same pattern, almost the same, but we're going to start off on the seventh fret of the A string. All right, and that's what we're going to do. All right, and it's a little different because we do, or it's actually the same. We do the same pattern, seventh fret on the A string, fifth fret on the D string, and back to the seventh fret. All right, and we hammer on from the fifth fret to the seventh fret of the D string, and we come back up to the A string and finish on that seventh fret, and then the last note we play in the second bit of the sequence is the fifth fret on the D string. All right, so all together. All right, and now the next two sequences, or two chords almost, that we play in this song are very easy, and we're gonna take the C major shape. All right, except we're gonna blow off that first finger, and I like to play it in this with respect to this lick like this. So that's my middle finger on the third fret of the A string, and my first finger on the second fret of the D string. And what I'm doing there is just sliding up the same shape 2 frets up till I get to the fifth fret on the A string. Sorry about that. And the concluding bit of the entire lick is an open A string. All right, so we're gonna play that, and we're gonna play the seventh fret of the D string and come back to the open A string. All right, I hope you're seeing a repetitive pattern of starting on a string, going to the string below, and coming back up to the first string that we began with. All right, so the next bit is the, but we're not going to go to the string below in this concluding lick at all. We're going to play it right off the seventh fret of the D string. We're going to hammer on to the ninth fret and then pull off to the seventh fret. All right, we're going to come back up to the A string, the open A string, and we're going to end with the open G string. This might be a little tricky because your fingers are right there and you might mute out that G string. But something I like to do is when I'm at the end of this lick, I normally play it like this. This is my neutral hand position, and right now my finger is touching the strings. But what I like to do towards the end of the lick, because I know I got to get that open G string, is I just push my hand a little bit forward so as to elevate the bottom part of my index finger so that it doesn't mute out any of the other strings. And that's pretty much the entire lesson. I'd like to urge you to go back in this lesson if you want to check out some stuff on it, and you want to see the nitty gritties of it if you didn't get it in one fell swoop while I was talking about it right now. But I just want to play out the lick for you one more time, and maybe we can talk about some miscellaneous points about it if I feel like it. Also, I've been playing this finger style, so I am gonna get a pick if I could remember where I kept it. Sorry, I am gonna get a pick, and I just want to tell you that when I play it with finger style, there is one finger going down and there is a set of fingers coming up. But I know that some of you aren't proficient in this style, so I'm gonna play it with a pick too, and I'm gonna play all of the strokes as down strokes. So I mean, it's very easy. It's not like it's extremely technical or you need to sort of skip a lot of strings or focus on any techniques or anything like that. It is a fairly straightforward lick, and you can play it in all downstrokes. You don't need to worry about whether you're an advanced alternate picker or something like that. So once again. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It is, I would say, it's a cool party trick, especially if you've just started learning the guitar and you haven't reached a stage where you've got as many songs down as you would have liked to get. This is a good, nice song to pull out to impress people and make it relevant also to more and more people who are listening to music that that doesn't involve a guitar, because this is a lick that they would have heard or definitely seen on Instagram or on TikTok. So it's a nice skill, I would say, to have in your repertoire as a what do you say, a beginner guitarist. But that's the end of the lesson, and that's that. I hope you guys like it, and I had a lot of fun making this one. It is simple. It also goes through some box shapes that I mentioned earlier, which are relevant to the pentatonic. I will link a couple of videos on using this box shape when it comes to guitar solos. I'll link that up on my left. Please do check them out. And I hope you like it. I also have done another lesson for begging by originally by Madcon, and there are a lot of covers on TikTok for it and even on Instagram Reels. So I have made a guitar lesson specifically catering to that song, and to help you guys out, it is for the most part it's a 4 chord song, and it's very simple. There's only one chord that you're probably not familiar with, even if you are a intermediate player. But for the most part, if you know bar chords, you can learn that song. So I'm gonna link that as well. But enough for today. It is getting pretty late. I want to pass out. And this was a lot of fun. I like this video, and please drop a comment below if you liked it or if you have any requests or questions. And until next time, thank you so much for your time.